Error.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even
Error.
worth mentioning.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like...
Add astra. Got something for you.
Order guide. Stabilize. This is order.
store is offering the latest in fashion. Come and have a look.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. But where are those who share?
Нет, подожди. Нет.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Ну, почему-то... Почему? А что ж такое, блин?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ну, теперь, да, я понимаю, что есть голос, но почему-то меня не хочет делать захват звука. Так как оно сейчас есть. Так. Тогда подождите, я сейчас настрою тут.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Сейчас пока настрою этот микрофон теперь, блин, по новой. Бо, чесно кажучи, я не понимаю, почему.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Почему именно мой этот не хочет его подхватить?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ни хрена непонятно.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Boats are made for
Или я
transferring
что-то не
commodities
понимаю,
back and
или
forth.
хрен его
And those
знает.
that come across Lior tend to stay a while.
Да я-то понимаю, что есть и голос, и с этого, и звук с игры. Но почему сейчас оно мне начинает выжопываться со звуком? Вроде бы ничего не менял, а звук у меня, грубо говоря,
Osmanthus
пропал.
wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ну, да ладно. Если вдруг что-то еще будет, то тогда сообщишь. Ладно, поехали. В общем и целом. Так, извиняюсь, я на телефоне просто буду читать. Да, отцепись ты. Так, ладно, поехали. В общем, всем привет по новой. Всем привет по новой, пока тут бегаю, квесты теперь выполняю. Да, я там говорил, спрашивал, поздравили ли всех и тому прочее, что никто ничего не пишет. Ну, теперь понимаю, почему никто ничего не писал и не отвечал. Ладно, по поводу того, что ты, Ефрост, пишешь. В целом, сейчас я закончу этот уже квест. Уже дойду до конца. Так. В общем, есть у нас такой мир под названием Тейват, в котором мы как бы сейчас играем. Вся предыстория, по сути, висит на одном мальчике. Сейчас, секунду. На одном мальчике. Это путешественник. Есть еще путешественница, его сестра, которую он ищет в этом Тейвате. Причиной всему этому была какая-то там баба, которая появилась в ихнем мире и сказала: ай-яй-яй, вы неправильно живете, вы вдвоем живете, поэтому я забираю твою, ну, в данном случае у меня, твою сестру, а ты, типа, живи как хочешь с этим дальше. Поэтому вот так. На шо они вдвоем сказали: а хуй тебе, злая бабца. Бабца там, конечно, чуть постарше их было, ну, тут такое. И начали с ней пиздиться. Сестру, конечно же, первую вынесли, а братишку, в моем случае, вторым, потому что я братишку выбрал. В итоге он отправляется в Тейват искать свою сестричку. И, как оказывается, его сестра, ну, как я понимаю эту историю, что она появилась в мире Тейвата чуть-чуть раньше, лет на 500 так. И она как бы стала в теперешней ситуации, в теперешней истории злой и, короче, злой теткой. Здесь есть... Ой, извиняюсь. Грубо говоря, здесь есть люди. Сейчас, секунду. Как бы так бы... может быть, в книжке есть. Есть вот враги у нас, да? Враги. Ага, конечно, всех я тут и покажу. Это у нас здесь боссы, так я понимаю, да? Нет. В общем, есть вот у нас фатуи, это которые как бы плохиши в этой игре. Мы с ними сражаемся. Нам типа вот сказали, что вот они плохиши. Всеми ими заправляет, конечно же, сестричка. То есть фатуи это как бы ее подопечные. И мы с ними сражаемся. Есть у нас хичерулы, короче, фатуи, тут роботы, хуёботы, всякие вишапы, хуишапы, короче, ну, в целом история довольно-таки интересная, но слишком затянутая, как это любят китайцы. По-моему, это же китайская игра. Хуеверс. В целом, вот такое вот. Так. Продолжим мою побегушку по истории, так как я тут чуть-чуть подальше, чем Раравис пошел. Поэтому вот такой вот. Если есть вопросы, задавай. Чем смогу, тем отвечу. Я думаю.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war.
Да, по истории сейчас, короче, Псяо попиздить.
And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing. So
Hey, don't say that.
Псяо, мы хотим тебе кое-что сказать.
Ushi wanted us to tell you.
Уси.
Ushi said
Ah,
he has
Ushi.
the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happy.
Нет, она на работе.
Maybe there aren't so many rules
Ну,
about
возможно,
how we
даже
should or
смотрит
shouldn't
нас,
live
ну,
our lives in this
возможно.
world after all. Yep, like people with vision.
suddenly they used to talk about
Да,
how they
и
hoped
историю
Immortal's life was
вдвоем
the
невозможно
Bosacius
проходить. Ну, это,
recorded with a
грубо
fantastic
говоря, как
compass and lost his sanity.
типа
He addressed the people around
личная
him as a
история.
lattice. Menogius, I am a lattice, and Menogius is General Capesus. The others are
Нихуя
Bonanis,
непонятно.
or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatis. I heard that people call the five of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments.
Well, Hyman still thinks you were amazing.
Yenfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst case scenario. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able. In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time, and you...
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had... It's good that one more person will remember him.
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are
Boyoung.
Boyoung, but who am I?
Надоедливая Валька, ты имеешь в виду
Here we
это?
are, the two who agreed to stay here together. I can't
Пи-пи...
even call you by your name.
Пипиську ту мелкую, которая рядом летает. Это консерва.
Stay here?
Шутка.
No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
Сейчас после истории я расскажу.
Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to
Да-да-да,
fight.
пойман.
Brother,
Консерва,
brother,
по-другому.
are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my...
Эмили.
I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Босятус.
Said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all.
Xiao.
It matters not.
Xiao.
Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always... Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can find... Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to... Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to Bosacius, Boyong, and all those salt heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. I accept your advice. From...
Все? О, наконец-то, в общем. Так. Сейчас, секунду. Трошки іще екскурса в історію. Так, книжка. Забрать. Так. В общем, данный мир поделен как бы между, можно сказать так, защитниками, что ли, или как-то так. Ну, в общем, грубо говоря, возьмем, что защитниками. Мы как бы оказываемся в мире защитника воздуха. То есть он защищает как бы вот эту территорию, грубо говоря, как же он, сука, Архонт, вспомнил. Архонт воздуха есть, Архонт камня в данный момент в игре. Архонт воздуха, Архонт камня, Архонт электрик, Архонт гео. И все. Да. А то разогнался. Всего в игре 4, 5, 6, не, подожди, 5 элементалей. Так же? Или нет? Сейчас, секунду. Раз, два, три, 4, 6. Электро. Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6. Ну, все правильно, да. 6 элементалей, то есть... Не, 7, вру. Огонь, вода, воздух. Как бы 3 основных. Земля, то есть камень. Это у нас вот гео. Также мороз, крио. Это уже как бы 5-й элемент. Дендро, 6-й элемент. Так, и электричество. Так, по поводу этих я сказал. По поводу защитников. Из всех защитников у меня только есть один. Это Джунли, это Геоархонт. Есть еще воздух, Геоархонт воздуха, Геоархонт электричества и... ну, по-моему, вот это вот девчуля Нахида является как бы дендроархонтом. Но по истории я не скажу. Вроде как да, вроде как нет, не скажу. Привет. Мачо-уфолог. В общем, Мачо-уфолог. Привет. Лиза вообще-то как она не архонт, она библиотекарь. Лиза, ты где? Вот она. Это просто электро, и она как бы просто библиотекарь World of Avonius. Да, поэтому она не ешка. И так, я хотел взять... Ой, спасибо. Все равно еще не хочу открывать. Я хотел вот это взять. Дальше продолжение. Если я правильно понимаю, это как раз начало квеста со знакомством Дендро... Ты кто такой, блин? Ну ладно. Дендро Архонт. Привет. И шо? Нахуй пошли. І що ми бачимо? Ми бачимо, що ніхуя. Воно так кудись вниз іще. Тут у нас проход, еп. Ну ладно. Мой косяк. Я думал, что там сверху. Идите дальше по лесу. Не хочу.
To Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusana. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the nation of wisdom, you know.
Значит, все-таки мелко это этот.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the seven of... Even if we can't see exactly where the city is.
Окей, хорошо.
Wait a second. Look. Perfect timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there. We're not from around here and seem to have... Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey!
Взяла, проигнорила. Да иди ты. Консерву. Кто здесь?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where when we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Такс. Ну, как бы третья глава, это хорошо. Выбор Сисин. Да. Да иди ты нахер. Если я сейчас найду... Блядь. Сука, иди что? Ненавижу. Ненавижу, нахуй, этих ебаных кабанов, блядь. Сука, стоит, блядь, на тебе нахер, блядь, сзади. В сраку. И шо? Никакого хрена ты меня сюда, блядь, позвала, а теперь говоришь, пиздуй вниз. Заебешь.
Would lead to a village or something, but look, she's sitting over there. Wait, what should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions?
Давай попробуем.
Then it's not like we have anyone else we can ask, even if she's not very. Oh,
Чай?
it's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it. Huh? What's
Все,
the matter?
приход.
You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel...
Мне нужно выйти срочно. Из себя выйди. Shadow Fear. Конечно. Деда выбить хрен, блин, без доната выбьешь. Но кроме деда больше ничего не донатил. Чё за... Я не помню, чтобы такое что-то было. Чё за приход, блядь? Чё за нахуй? Ну, я надеюсь, что я правильно иду. По-моему, ни карта, ни хера нема. Древо знаний, ёпт. Ну, пошли Второй приход. Кокаиновый смузи, ты немножко ошибся. Либо ты жесткий тролль. Я оценил.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at...
Ну, молодец, хоть настроение поднял.
This is Gandharville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumer. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take... Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you,
Sorry.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode...
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to get him talking to.
Yes, please do.
Сука, назвать не могли нормально.
Simply enjoys having
Насрин,
imaginary
блядь.
fairies dance before his eye. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you... It is common practice for Sumeru scholars, in hopes of asking directions. You two followed a scholar. That incense typically has no effect on... Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with them.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However,
Further observation?
No need to be hasty, as long as you have the capacity. Based on what you saw after smelling the... If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out. So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were... The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous air. For now, I suggest you continue taking your Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too... Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here! What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment. If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't... Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's... But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should... Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Так, я пока немножко отойду на пару минут. Сейчас, короче, буду.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Is a truly troublesome illness.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Так, я вернул СО. Поехали дальше. Эх, нравятся мне эти полеты, блин.
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you still need to be...
Yes, I will. By the way, Master.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
But I have a vision too.
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is... Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right.
Yes, you can count on. So, Kale, what exactly are we? Tanari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that's, well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty. We handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying earth. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps.
Отлично.
Paimon, traveler, this way. You
Paimon,
can leave the task
traveler.
of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime,
Paimon,
you two
traveler.
can keep an eye out for
Paimon,
anything
traveler.
unusual.
Так, стоп. Я хотел... Что я хотел
Every
сделать?
journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Я хотел кое-что сделать. А вот что я хотел сделать, я уже не помню. Вспомнил. Секундочку. Я хотел проверить одну вещь. Сейчас немножко поменяю описание.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Так, сохранить. Так. Я, по-моему, должно ж тут появиться описание или нет? Или нет?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Так, ладно. Фиг на него. Фиг на него.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Не, есть.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Здесь. Да, текст.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Нет, даже не так. Вот так сделаем. Хоть. Ведь. Ну, так принимаю.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ради интереса. Просто ради интереса.
Всех с 8 марта.
Прикольно. Сахехех. Да, ну, конечно, надо еще будет одно добавить поле. Но я думаю, это подождет. Ага. Так. Значит. Це ми сюди. А це ми сюди.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
А так. Трошки поменяем поля. Так.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Так, ладно, с этим я потом еще разберусь. Да, там, короче, в описании к видео закинул ссылочку на Днонат. Так что если кому хочется ради интереса, то в следующем видео просто можно будет закинуть.
Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. No problems with this lamp. Good.
Так. В общем, да. Короче, еще где-то минут 40 постримлю. Пару пустяков.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works to the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. According to what Masters told me, the sages later found to celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana. And then... Huh? You're not too sure? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from... because you two know... Wait, Amber? You mean... Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during... There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also, if you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. Sorry. Paimon thought the work of outriders was a little different from what you just described. Sorry. I was rambling. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber, so how do you know that we've met? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in one letter. She mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was... I knew you
you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But so that yep. So please know that you two have my complete trust. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendroarchon,
колеи у
but
нас
I have been
появляются.
You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord. Oh, I'm happy that was helpful.
Сколько ж можно текста?
So that's why you're here.
Любители текста, блин.
We are friends after all, right?
Да.
All right. You both have
Да,
my things.
да, давайте, все, отпускай нас. Все. Ура. Так. Мы типа здесь и бла-бла-бла.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? You might be right. The statue does well anyway. We'll have to figure that. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up.
Консерва, блин.
Nice work. That's one clean
Да,
statue.
отличненько.
Down and meet up with Kala.
Так. Сейчас окажется, что ця колея уже кудись встряла, блядь. Не?
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
Yay! Food! What kind of goodies did you... Hey! Don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called... whoops!
No! You dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each
Ну,
peanut.
знаешь, я просто... Честно говоря,
Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
слишком много текста. Ну, если бы можно было бы это все вместить в что-то одно, то намного было бы лучше. Но, по сути, они этим растягивают как бы саму историю. Тут с одной стороны, это хорошо. С другой стороны, хорошо, что много, как бы, нету зацикливаний на чем-то одном. То есть тут как бы и уже и с Эмбер она уже пересекается, и друзья мы чуть ли там не там до вечной, и т.д. и т.п. То есть нету зацикливаний, что вот пойди туда, сделай то, сделай это. Ну, с одной стороны бесит. Бесит именно тем, что вот эти вот текстовки, блядь, по полкилометра. Но не бесит именно тем, что, ну, вот, к примеру, хоть у меня колеи и Технари, я не помню, есть у меня, по-моему, должен быть. Колеи и Технари у меня есть, но я не знал, что как бы Технари является наставником колеи. Амбассадор, блядь.
Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. I know, right? They've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the academia, but he chose to stay. In fact, Master's the one who...
Really? Paimon would have never get... Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you back. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started...
Hey! Don't laugh!
Консерва разозлилась.
Oh, sorry, Kale. I didn't mean to
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
Не для тебя, мой цветочек рос.
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Гандхару, ебать.
What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden?
Тебе же сказали, не для тебя цветочек ее рос, блин. Пайман, консерва ты ебаная, блин. Странствующий торговец. А что ты продаешь? Привет. Нафига мне, блядь, рассказ о пустыне? Клевер везунчика, ё-моё.
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back.
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay. Guess
Дождитесь следующего дня. Ну и ладно, дождемся.
Boats are made for transfer.
Hyman was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari, what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too... I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Что, больно сердцем чешу, блин.
Let's take this conversation elsewhere.
Давайте отойдем, давайте
Maybe she's in a
попиздим.
better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Что ты хочешь? Отстань от меня. Де ты, блядь? А, вон ты.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds and... So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing, but she insisted. Saying you two treated her with
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Елизар, блядь.
Yes.
Це
It's a
більше
disease
похоже на
unique
якісь
to the lands of
покемону,
Sumeru.
блядь.
It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, in its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar. which is precisely why I do not want her carrying. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was
в переводе это Тора.
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui had...
Paimon had no idea.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise... All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find...
Yeah, we've...
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still...
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for...
Лотос, хуётос. Привет, Алена.
Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilot Pala Lotus is...
Нема туди якось переміститися. Ну ладно.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Nilot Pala Lotus grows in the water.
Растение, которое выглядит
When fully matured, they look like
получаем
giant
на
blue flowers
поверхности
floating
воды.
on the water's
Он сразу
surface.
бросается в
Quite an
глаза.
attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh!
There should be Nilot Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, we'll rendezvous here once you've gathered...
Отлично. 4 штучки. Раз, 2, 3, 4. А я хочу ще. Я знаю точно, що воно мені понадобиться. Все, що ли? Нема більше тут. Точно? А если проверим? Наверное, наверху еще может быть пару штучек. Ладно, наверх не пойдем. Ну вот с этим мне понадобится для прокачки персонажа.
Let me take a look. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name!
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? Let's go find out what's going on.
Кому сейчас поездяки будем выписывать?
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision.
Wait, Kainari, why don't you let us...
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still... There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in this. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to...
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said, as Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate element.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real... Don't sweat it. We've helped others...
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to properly show you both how to identify the withering before you left Gandharvaville. Anyway, since you two are experienced in...
Ну, по сути, я уже пытался... Это... О, я же сказал, что еще есть. Зону увядания-то я пытался когда-то чистить, но... Ну и получилось у меня, но я уже не помню, как это делается.
Hey, look! That gloomy area over there, even though Paimon's seen one before, it's still kind of...
Alright, Traveler. We're about to enter the withering zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, you should already... But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too... You ready then? Let's go.
У тебя уже есть опыт? Откуда? Откуда ты знаешь? Ты все, сука, подслушал.
First we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Ну, как бы атаковал, нет? Ну. А, вспомнил. Надо не такой необычной атакой. Да вы задолбали, блин. Исчезните. Так, и вот это, вот тут у нас. Все? Не.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
This'll pack a punch.
Solidify.
Что я забрал, я хрен его знает. Но по идее я должен вот так сделать. Не? Не. Или я ошибаюсь, что я должен всех типа грохнуть, да?
Got something for ya.
Solidify.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
А, все, понял. Значит, надо всех уничтожать. Это я, конечно, забыл уже. Ну, да ладно.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able...
Kainari? You make it sound like we...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quit, if that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase.
Huh? Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface, although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive... Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom, because her consciousness is directly connected to it.
Блин, похоже на действительно, что типа древо жизни, но я, блин, забыл, как это в мифологии было. А, Игдрасиль, вспомнил.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars along. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering. All right, that's enough on this time.
Да сейчас. Не? Ладно, а если так? И все? И мне ничего не будет за это? Никаких плюшек? Я не понял. Че, зря только зажег? Ну и ладно. Так, где там это?
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to... Huh. Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Хайпасия? Ты кто такая?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few...
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get... I've got some emergency rations set aside for...
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the...
Let's find out. Here, Traveler... So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not... But, wait, how'd you know...
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't... Because what you saw is of significant importance. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irmin's soul. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation...
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. Please, wait here for a moment.
Короче, девка, которую мы только что, ну, в самом начале этой истории встретили, обдалбывается и забывает приготовить себе пожрать. Да. Ну, такое, конечно.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show... No. I should be the...
Все, пока, Тигнари. Как я понимаю. Да ну, чё ты не хочешь? Так, а мне интересно, де оце все. Десь там есть.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Та без питань. Лежить там, наверное, блин. Подходит. Да, я ж кажу, обдолбалась, блин. То 3 дня, то 5 дней.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Теперь она вообще в кустах, блин. Ну, я ж кажу. Шо с ней? Сейчас и этот тыква сделает. Шпаник. Ай, нихуи. Ты чё за хуйня зеленая? Тільки не кажи, що зараз ще будемо драться, блядь. Чего?
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
Есть. Пить.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Why doesn't...
Ти не могла, блін, принести води? О, блядь, начались приходи, блядь.
Hot things out here and what happened? And where are we? Really? Oh.
Ну чё осматриваться? Мы в мире наркодилера. Шутка. Наркомана, блин.
Wow. This place is huge. I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Хорошо, я об этом знаю. Ах ты курва, блин. По-моему, это... Не, я так и знал, блядь. Исследуйте древнюю комнату. Как ее обследовать, блядь? Ёбаный шаг, блядь. Че, в этот зуме мы, блядь? А, есть. А, верхний уровень дупла. Я читаю дупа, думаю, что такое, что за дупа? Ты что такое? Первобытный инвентарь, также проходы, которые забыл. 3 куска первобытного инвентаря откроют, соответственно. Так, ладно. Здравствуйте. Куда нам надо? Нам надо наверх? Ну, наверх, как наверх. Так, если я правильно понимаю, нам надо вот сюда. Так, ну тут мы забрали, тут мы забрали. У нас только 2. А где 3? Так, а 3 мы... Ага, у Хичеру заберем. Гимно.
I will have order. Stabilize.
This'll pack a punch. This is a new one.
This is order.
Мне так нормально. Гефрос. У тебя что, воображаемых друзей нету? Даже у меня есть. Что происходит? Что за хуйня? Что ты такое? Не хочешь я сюда вставать, блин? Ну, я пришел к тебе. Включить. Ну, это надо решать, если не так часто к тебе приходят. То понятное дело, блин, шарится, блин, по таким местам. Так, шо, куда? Ага. Исследуйте коридор на другой стороне. Как... Ёб твою. Здрасте. Блять, охуенные приходы, ёб. Тудей. Тудей. Да что такое? Отправляйтесь на верхнюю платформу. Ну и что ты хочешь? Ага. Девочка, ты кто такая? А, извиняюсь, извиняюсь. Да, конечно, блядь. Один раз пизды получит, другий раз получит пизды.
Got something for ya.
I will have order.
The hunt is on.
This is order.
Ever seen one of these?
Stabilize.
Ну, гимно, а?
A minute to memory. Make yourself at home. Go and fly.
Wind, hear me.
Та поверни ти їбало, блін.
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune
Да
will
сейчас.
end sooner or later.
Отхватишь еще в очередной раз пизды.
How weak and powerless you really are.
Это еще не конец. Причем тут сестра, блядь?
Oh, pitiful. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sin. But don't you fret now. Today will be.
По-моему, приход закончился.
What do we do? Oh, there she is!
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? Anyways, we can talk about this later. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
Ну, видно, глаза какие-то поплывшие.
Aisha, Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to...
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was
Фрукты
already here when we
почему-то
arrived.
больше, чем ее голова.
We were kind of wondering about that, actually.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So...
Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because...
So, Hypatia, just what kind of...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin's. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still... And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of... In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to Yes, no doubt about that. By the way... Sorry about that. Sounds...
Well, if somebody hadn't... Alright, we're up, Traveler.
Sounds good.
Так, ладно. Думаю, на этом мы пока остановимся. На этом моменте. Как-нибудь я думаю, что еще продолжу эту историю. Ну, то есть продолжу стримить, грубо говоря. В общем, подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, комментируйте, ну, читайте чат там, в общем так. Я думаю, до скорых встреч. Я чуть попозже выкину еще видосик, если что. Все, всем пока.